In favor of the winner, remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport.
The fight, it is over. Casimero gets the knockout.
Tay Wilder has eradicated Dominic Brazil. He is the...
Yo, you know what this is, man. It's your favorite channel, man. It's CTB. It's your Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say what up to him, man.
What's up, everybody? Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, comment. Let's keep this channel growing. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing.
Most definitely. Man, hit that like button, subscribe to us, leave a comment, man. Help us channel grow, man. We on the come up right now, man. Our numbers looking real good lately. We want to keep on giving you guys this content. But put a like on the button, man. You put that like on there, it sends it out to more people that we can get a bigger audience, man. Help us out, man. So when we get our day ones established, man, so we can start giving our credit to our day ones, man. That's our main goal here at CTB, man. But what's the topic for today, bro?
It's fight week, man. So we have a fight with Casimero versus Rigo. Let's give out a little breakdown with a fight prediction.
Man, chop it up. Let's talk about it. Yeah, man, this is a fight that's been under the radar. I guess one, because of the size of the fight. They are welterweight fighters. They don't really get a large shine per se. But Rigondeaux is a known name. Whether you watch that weight class or not, you still would know the Rigondeaux name. He's been a pound for pound fighter for a while, up until his loss to Lomachenko. So let's talk about it, man. Chop it up. What's your thoughts of the fight? What's your thoughts of the opponent in Casimero? And what are some of the game plans you see from both fighters?
I think it's an interesting fight. Casimero is trying to establish himself as, one of the top dogs in that division. He wants to get a fight with Donaire, but he wants to take care of Rigondeaux. And I think Rigondeaux is going to be game for this fight because I think his career is on the line. I think this is kind of a must win, because if he don't win this fight, especially if he gets stopped or if it's a bad fight, I think it's time for Rigondeaux to hang the gloves up, man. He's had a great career. So this is his last hurrah, and he's going to go out on the shield fighting because he probably don't want to end his career like that. So to me, this is the fight about the younger fighter that's up and coming, younger fighter that's up and coming and trying to take that next step. And Rigondeaux, a older fighter, which we don't know how old he is, and that's a funny thing with Cuban fighters. Nobody really knows their age a lot of times, so I think he got to be around 40. But I mean, I couldn't find his age, but I think this Rigondeaux saying that he still got something left in the tank, and I think that the clash of the power and the youth is going to go against the experience and the skills. So which one will prevail, we shall see when we get to the prediction.
Most definitely. I didn't know much about Casimero. Can I pronounce the name? Casimero?
Yeah, that's it.
But I just recently watched a little bit of film. I looked the box back up, and I noticed he doesn't really have any noticeable names on his resume. Rigo does. While Rigo, he did beat Donaire in convincing fashion. That was about 8-9 years ago, something like that. It was a while ago that he beat Donaire. His most recent step up to that high level was Lomachenko, and I'm not gonna lie, that fight kind of broke my heart a little bit, because I was actually going for Rigondeaux in that fight, and to see him call no mas in that fight was a real blow to me. It caught me off guard, because at that time Lomachenko was coming off a loss against Alito and was fighting pretty much no names at that point in time, and I thought Rigo was going to pretty much style on him. But I didn't put it in the fact that the size advantage and all that Lomachenko had, it kind of wore him down. Why it's not so much a size advantage. Rigo is a smaller guy again. He, like you said earlier, he's the older guy. We have no idea how old he is. But with Rigo's style, man, he's a really, really defensive fighter, man. He relies on his defense, and he relies on his counter punching. And I'm being honest, man, his last couple fights, man, he seems to slow down when it comes to his reflexes. He is walking people down and knocking people out. But can he do that at this level? And can he take a punch from a big puncher in Casimero? What's your thoughts on that?
I think that's going to be the difference in the fight. I think, like you said, Rigondeaux cannot use his feet like he used to and stay on the outside and box. So now he's kind of sitting down on his punches, and it's more exciting if he had done that early in his career, he probably would have been an even bigger star, even though he probably would have took a couple of losses taking that chance. But he probably would have been a bigger star. And he's sitting down more, and he's getting these, these highlight, knockdowns and stuff now in the later part of his career. But he's getting hit more. He's having to take more chances. And the problem is he's going against Casimero, who is a big puncher. So the thing in this fight is, can he withstand the punching power of Casimero, or is it going to be too much?
To me, it's not so much if you can withstand it. To me, it's more so if you can avoid it, and can you avoid it for 12-4 rounds? Because Rigo's style isn't to take punishment. So if he had like a style that, that I would say, yo, Rigo get hit with a big shot, he might, he can pull it out. He got to get hit first to wake up. Rigo's not that type of fighter. Rigo is, I'm gonna style on you and I'll box you. And while to the casual fans it might be boring, and to, like, I guess the overall public it might be boring, to me I love that type of shit. I love watching people can't hit somebody who's standing in front of them. To me, that's the reason why I fell in love with the sport. So if he can go back to those, he can turn back the clock and do that, while also landing great counter punches, because Casimero will be there to get hit, because he's gonna be looking for his big shot. So if you can land your straight left on him, coming in, being reckless or something like that, that's the Rigo I want to see. I don't want to see Rigo standing flat-footed in front of this big puncher trying to prove something at age 40 to 45. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know how old he is, like you said earlier. As far as we know, he could be 45. You saying 40, we might be giving him a 5-year break. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, man, let's break it down, man. Prediction time. Who do you have winning this fight and why?
Pretty much what you just said. I don't believe Rigondeaux can avoid getting hit at this stage of his career. And I think in the early part of the fight, I think people don't forget Rigondeaux can punch too. So, can he handle Rigondeaux power? And if he can't, I think Rigondeaux can pull the upset. But I think that he's going to try to move, but he's going to get stuck in a fight, a brawl that's not his style. And he's going to pit up a great fight for the first 5 or 6 rounds, but I think he's going to start to wear on him. And I think that Casimero is going to get a stop around the 9th round. But I wouldn't be surprised in those early rounds if Rigondeaux sits down on his punches and hurts him and stops him. But if I had to go with a prediction on what I think is going to happen, I say it'll be a 9th round stoppage. And I think this will be the end of Rigondeaux's career, of a great career.
Yeah, man, it hates my heart to. I don't want to see Rigondeaux go out like that, man. Like I said, I've been a Rigondeaux fan now for the better part of almost a decade. Back when I had him number 2 pound for pound behind Andre Ward. To me, I don't see Casimero. I don't see Casimero stopping him in the 9th. To me, it's either going to be an early stoppage from Rigo, because he go ahead and show his age early and Casimero get him out of there, or Rigo gonna style on him. So I'm going the opposite way. I'm gonna say Rigo's gonna win by unanimous decision. I think Rigo, while he's like you said, the underdog, he is the underdog. I have faith that's a lot because of his age. But Rigo hasn't been in the ring for a year. I agree. Rigo has he hasn't looked too good his last couple of fights, but this is Casimero's step-up fight. He hasn't fought nobody on the level of a Rigo, in my opinion. So I'm hoping Rigo can turn by the clock, man. I'm hoping he can go out here and box and move and not be hit and embarrassed. Like you said, he has underrated power, so maybe he has enough power to keep Casimero guessing. And when you already guessing a fighter that's defensive, responsible as a Rigo, you already lost the fight. So I'm expecting to the casuals a boring fight. But to me, I'm gonna enjoy watching it. It's gonna be a boxing lesson put on by Rigo. Is my opinion.
Well, here we go again. We're on opposite sides. I think right now it's 13-3, and I think you are 9-7 or 10-6.
Something like that. I lost track.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up, but it's something like that. But we'll find out, because one is gonna take a L, one is gonna take a win, so it'll be interesting.
Man, the way the boxing world is right now, I hope they make it to the fight, man. I hope nobody catch COVID or anything, because boxing is in a bad place where we praying and hoping on the bantamweights. You know what I'm saying? They give us a fight, man. So, you got anything else you want to add to this topic, man?
No, I think it's covered. We'll, I guess, cover it slightly after the fight is over.
Most definitely. With that being said, man, it's your favorite channel, man. This CTB. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Cut him out of here, man.
All right, everybody. Remember what Slay said. Hit that like button to get our likes up. Also comment. You know what I'm saying? So we can comment and talk with you and get to know you. Also subscribe if you haven't. There's the logo at the bottom of the screen. Just click on it and subscribe, man, and help us out. And also hit the notification bell so you'll know when all our videos are posted. You know why? Because we love boxing and you love boxing, right? But most of all, God, peace, and love, and we out of here.